First at 6 o'clock, a local in-home daycare operator is in jail right now after a 5-month-old baby was found dead. The latest on the investigation and what you can do to keep your child safe. Right now, the Williamson County Sheriff's Office is investigating the death of a 5-month-old at a house in Georgetown.
Deputies say a woman was running a registered child care facility inside the home called All About Kids. KXAN's Lauren Kravitz is live in front of that home tonight with new details on the investigation here at 6 o'clock. Lauren?
Yeah, we've just learned that that baby's name is Brody Havens. Now, the Williamson County Assistant District Attorney tells me that right now they're investigating whether he choked on a mitten. They say those are the allegations at this point, but they're investigating that right now. The daycare's owner, her name is Holly Harrison. She is in the Williamson County Jail tonight on charges of injury to a child and tampering with evidence. Investigators say Brody died on January 13th. Now, the Georgetown Fire Department confirms that they responded to this daycare at 10:30 that morning. Neighbors also tell me they saw squad cars from the sheriff's office outside of this home. The state says the daycare voluntarily shut down following Brody's death. And a note on the door today says the daycare says it will be closed until further notice. The neighbors we spoke to say they're still in disbelief.
It's very scary because when you trust somebody with your baby, that's a level of trust. It's almost like trusting somebody with your parent. You have to know that they're going to be well taken care of.
Holly Harrison, that daycare owner, is being held on a $175,000 bond. Again, she is in the Williamson County Jail tonight. We're live in Georgetown. Lauren Kravitz, KXAN News.
And in light of this child's death, we want to give you some context on in-home daycares in Texas.
KXAN investigator Robert Maxwell has been looking into how the state monitors these centers for you and your child.
Right, Robert and Shannon, if you're a parent, you might be a little bit worried if you see this kind of story on TV, of course, or online, or if your child is in a home daycare, even if you're researching one, looking for one. First, we learned there is money budgeted this coming year for more state inspectors for this kind of daycare. As well, the agency that oversees child protection in Texas, DFPS, also has staff to search websites and ads on Craigslist and Facebook seeking possible illegal child care operations. In fact, last year they found 1,500 of those. Not all of them closed down. 800 of those providers ended up registering with the state. Also, as a parent, you have some online resources. The state-run site lists both licensed and registered daycares by county, any violations, and how those violations have been corrected. Finally, staff at Family and Protective Services tell me parents have a role in all this, too. If you're in your child's daycare a couple times a day, I ask that you keep your eyes open for basic safety issues. And Robert and Shannon, we found out, too, last year right here in Greater Austin, 3 daycares had their licenses revoked.
Robert, thank you very much. We also reached out to the state to see just how many children have died in daycares in Texas. Officials say there were 18 cases in 2014. 10 deaths happened at regulated daycares and 8 occurred at illegal child care operations. And then last year, that number climbed even higher. 28 children died at daycares across the state. 16 happened at regulated facilities and 12 were at illegal operations. For a closer look at these numbers and the crackdown on illegal child care operations in Texas, click on the Investigations tab at the top of KXAN.com.